Hi, ladies. Welcome to my boot camp, my wedding boot camp. And this is Ida Mae Hansen. Last time we talked, you just got engaged. You're all confused. You don't know where to start. And I told you that the very first important thing to do is to find out who's paying for what. So now you've got your budget. You know who's paying for the reception. You know who's paying for your wedding dress, who's paying for whatever. You've got that down pat. Next thing, number 2, now you have to find a venue. In finding that venue, you have to know if you want to be inside, outside, reception inside, reception outside. There's so many questions. So maybe before you start looking for a venue, think about a theme. If your theme is bohemian, well, you can be a beautiful setting for your ceremony outside and have a lovely, lavish, bohemian reception outside as well. Or you could have it inside. But the thing is, you get the idea. If you have a theme, you kind of know what you're going to need from that venue. If you're looking for a formal wedding, everyone is dressed up in formal gear, or your wedding party's all dressed in formal, then I would suggest you can have a ceremony outside to be eco-friendly sort of thing, but then you would need to have your reception inside for the dancing and the meal, and everyone's dressed to the nines. So you don't want to subject them to sitting on a cushion out on the lawn. So you get the gist that the theme is important, as well as to get your venue from your theme. And your venue will tell you, excuse me, will let you know what they include, because that's so important. If they include linens, if they include centerpieces, if they include the in-house caterer, or do you have to look for a caterer outside of the venue? Flowers, all of those things, the venue will tell you what you will be responsible for outside of renting their hall, their church, whatever it is. I think you can have a perfectly beautiful wedding wherever, in your backyard, in a park, in a church basement, in a fancy downtown banquet hall. It just depends on your theme, because you can't bring people to a bohemian styled wedding where it is casual, down to earth, eco-friendly, that kind of stuff, when they're all formally dressed. It just doesn't go. So now you're talking about venue. That's your second choice after your budget, and that venue has to go with your theme. So from that theme and your venue, you'll know how the rest of the wedding should go. You'll know what to look for. You'll know what you're responsible for outside of the venue, and it'll be much easier on you if you have those things all written down in your contract, and make sure you ask all kinds of questions of the venue before you actually give a deposit and sign on a dotted line. A lot of times the venue will have a day of coordinator. That's important for you, because if you're not hiring a planner, you know for sure that the coordinator of the day will take care of all your wishes, because beforehand you've spoken and met with that coordinator and explained to the coordinator what you expect of your wedding ceremony and your reception the day of your wedding. Without that, if the venue does not offer that service of a day of coordinator, you're pretty much having to run and make sure that everything is being done, or you have to ask a friend, a family member, someone to be responsible for making sure that everything is done properly or on time. So that's it. Number 2 of your quest for your wedding is to make sure you have your theme and your venue in hand and you know exactly what the venue is offering you. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope that you come back for a third. I don't know what the subject will be, but come back for a third and tell your friends, your newly engaged friends. I'd appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'm Ida Mae Hanson, and thank you for watching my wedding boot camp. Bye now.